I decided to come back. I might have to erase that last one. It depends. It seems like they cut everything out themselves, so that's good. Whatever. Hi, Quirky Cosmos. Good morning. My heart's on fire this morning. I know it's supposed to be nice. It's supposed to be nice. I just think after some struggles that humanity has gone through, like everybody deserves to experience this and much more. This and what is coming. So that's a portal back that way. It shoots out the most amazing magic into the sky. The ethers of the cosmos right above our heads, visible. Hopefully coming to get me. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. When I say come to get me and the rapture, it's not exactly what we thought. And don't forget, we're coming back to finish clearly has been set out for us. Hi, Crispy. So I don't know. This is just so pretty, and that's a throne right there, the throne of God. I just can't believe more people don't understand what's what yet. I'm not saying that I have all the truth and that I understand. I'm just like, why aren't we all on the same page a little bit more? Because that's never what Satan had intended. Satan never was going to get onto the same page when God returned. Yeah, so whatever, man. It's just a sad, like, sick way to be. Okay, hi, see you guys now. The living tribunal is here, that's right. And like, I don't think this is just a reflection of me or what's in my own mind. Like, in some ways, I think that's beautiful. And in other ways, I think it's just not, like, I'm not creating all of this just for myself. And I'm pretty sure that if one of you guys was standing next to me, you would be seeing the same thing. So, I don't know, man. Any thoughts? What's everybody's, what are everybody's thoughts this morning? Aw, Andrew, that's so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be nice all the time. I'm really not. Ooh, hello, pretty. Good morning, beautiful everyone. Good morning, beautiful Gina. You've been capturing some really amazing stuff. Love you guys. Let's see here. Hi, RS. Hey, RS. I took your advice, or your, loving suggestion, to take a look at, some Tesla material again. And yeah, wow, right? It's everything. So I'm thinking that maybe he started to experience the fifth dimension. So he knew it was possible because he's describing everything that we are experiencing now. In his interview, especially, is where I really heard it, and I'm sure there's like, I can't wait to get deeper into it. I have seen many times in gematria that we are Tesla reincarnated, that, Tesla has everything to do with this project, hand in hand with God. I've seen that, these gods are humans like us, just very advanced, very immortal beings. So it's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. It's like we go back and forth. We know it's possible. But then we want to, you know, I don't know, giving all the credit to the man is fine, but we're giving credit to the wrong ones. And that's the way it's been set up. It's like the Sun Simulator narrative. Yeah, it's God technology. So, you know, I don't really understand fully. Could be eyes, you know, who knows? Exactly. We're finding out. Some of us might know, but my whole point is that the stars are alien starships. From everything that I can gather, I'm sure there's plenty of exceptions and different objects up there, but from what I can gather, the sun is God's spaceship. The Holy Spirit came in the form of Sirius, the binary sun. We know that Christ and the sun are very much tied in together. So this is a reuniting of the twin flames, the two suns. So, you know, that has a lot to do with it. And yes, they represent beings, but how? Is that their soul? You know, I mean, I saw something a while back that this is incredible. Oh, it's just breathtaking. I'm so glad I could share it. I hope it's coming through all right for you all. I don't know if these people appreciate it. I'm like right in front of their house, video filming them. I used to say videotape a lot. I think I finally stopped. That was like a total 90s thing, videotape. I'm a 90s person. 80s and 90s. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with anything, but I'm just irritated with all the narratives and like all the new people waking up. And I got attacked. Not by, I'm not going to say it was like a whole entire chat or everyone in the chat, because that's never true. Not at all. It was a predominant part of like the people that are running the chat. But we know that there's people in place waiting for us to bring truth so that they can smash it. Now, there we go. I think that's one of those little, yep, that's not an airplane. And I wish I could see what I was filming. But that is not an airplane. Yeah, and I can film plenty of airplanes while we're still here to show you that that's not an airplane. That's an angel craft. They have technology. They're not just fluttering around on wings like we were told. Glitching. Shit. Yay. So, you know, we can do a little handiwork and see that that is one of the ancient astronauts. Yes. They're becoming a lot more visible. They're coming out more and more every day. That's why I got on today and I'm like, all right, this is God coming. That's what this is. This isn't just a switch into the fifth dimension. This is like, you know, but we're so lost right now, or at least it looks to be as if not many of us are on the same page. Let's just be honest. We're just not on the same page right now. Not even like any of us, because we're being kept separated. I can't even get emails to the people that I moderate for and that I'm in contact with on YouTube daily. I can't. Now, this is like, I was looking in a body of water yesterday and I was watching seaweed flow, and knowing that these are the living waters, these things emulate like, you know, it's just like living waters. And it's really incredible when you put contrast. Am I being censored? Yes, I am definitely being censored. In what ways? I don't know. I know I'm shadow banned. See, now we hear an airplane and we can't even see it right above me. So there you go. I mean, I can prove this all day if we're still into scientifically proving anything. But yeah, I mean, I can't even speak to the people that I'd like to contact around the world, and it's affecting my life greatly. You know, one day soon, many are going to have to answer for what has taken place all of this time. All of the oppression and all of the suppression will be answered for. Reparations are being made right now. So, you know, the stronger that Satan gets, the tougher it's going to be on a lot of his followers. You know, I'm not into that whole duality thing, but this is getting ridiculous. The evil needs to stop. The lies need to stop. I just feel like at this point, but then again, I don't know what everybody's seeing. I'm realizing that we all are seeing this in stages. Like, can you guys tell me how many of you have seen the pink in the east and for how long? I think the pink in the east started for me around October. It got really strong because I was like, yeah, red October, it's going to be totally red. Obviously, we see now this like amazing orange glow of Jupiter coming, but this is like this dusty pink, rusty color, you know, and it changes. It's changed, but the it's almost as if a few people have just started seeing that for the very first time. So I don't think it's a location thing. I think it's a DNA activation, like your crystalline DNA becomes activated more and more. I mean, Tony Taylor's been telling me this the whole time, but until I'm experiencing it and seeing that other people are also, you know, experiencing this in stages. And I think that's why I get so irritated with, like, oh my gosh, I need to stop saying that. That's why I get frustrated when we can't all come together. Let me come back here because I think I need my hotspot thing. And we can't come together and get on the same page. Oh shit. We can't come together and get on the same page. It makes it just really difficult for lost my train of thought. Sorry guys. Makes it extremely difficult to going forward for me personally. Makes it hard to operate going forward. Makes it hard to start dreaming again, start thinking about the possibilities and talking about possibilities going forward. And yes, I do think that Ascended Masters will be here. I've seen some different things that, you know, like maybe heaven will just stay fixed in place, but it's above us, it's there. And there's plenty of accounts of like Native Americans talking about the Trinity, where yeah, God was in the spaceship and there was 3 of them up there in a ship, and 2 of them would come down. 2 of the angels would come down, and they would also send of the rest of their angels that they came with. So I think they're going to post up on what, Mount Sinai, one of the mountains. All of the volcanoes are active for a reason. They're active because they play an important role in all of the ascension. They play multiple purposes. Obviously, they're cleansing. Some of our bodies have gone through a similar experience. And, you know, we are Mother Earth. Mother Earth is a realm. And in that way, yes, collectively, we are definitely. There's another one. They out today. Now, I can't tell you if that's an airplane or not because I can't see it from this angle. But I don't hear anything. And it's just like swiftly just kind of scooting along like they do. Super cute. I can't seem to turn it down while I'm recording here. So is there anything anyone wants to talk about? Because I definitely am having an interesting morning myself, mentally or emotionally, whatever. Not in a bad way, I'm just irritated with all the lies. Your sky looks nothing like that. Mary, where are you? Hi, Alfred. I love steam rooms, Crispy. I used to go to the Safety Harbor Spa when I grew up. I grew up in Safety Harbor. Beautiful place. Not too far from where I'm at now, but too far to go to work out and stuff. But oh my gosh, the Safety Harbor Spa is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful destination. I also bartended there at the Tiki Bar for a couple of years. Yeah, what an awesome place. I think Ponce de Leon discovered the fountains there when he was looking for the Fountain of Youth. Very cool stuff. Yeah, it's on narrow view preliminal because every time I've only gotten it to go landscape like one time, and I don't know what I did differently. I might have been using my other iPhone, which I kind of stopped using as much. Wow, look at that. There's a big, huge sphere right there. See that? So pretty. Hi. Yes, we're here for you. Checking you out. So these are not chemtrails. I don't really know. I can't put things in words today. How funny. But luckily I don't feel like it's an attack anymore, you know? It might just be the bong hit that I took this morning. It's really not anything serious, but just amazing. They're not chemtrails. They're trails that have been created by the ships and objects surrounding the ships. It's almost like there's a huge mothership and then there's tons of beings and ships, and you know, they're all places. And I can start to see little parts. Gina. I could start to see little parts to the big, huge ships. Gina Maria Colvin Hill has been getting some really good images of the very large ones that just really will cover half the sky. But you know, just remember they're benevolent and they've been there for a while now. We're just starting to be able to see them, right? But they have come closer. I do believe they came into a portal. I did a video a while back where I featured some work that Brian Knight did, and from the Sechi, and I think it's called Photon Portal. That's when I believe that Zeus woke up and came through the portal with his crew. And so things have gotten a lot more intense since then. That was probably what, like a month and a half ago? Jack's streaming, hey. And Jack's streaming doesn't think so, but there was a comment left about the spheres being stars, and that is what I understand them to be. Like we just talked about, Merkaba, plasma Merkaba starships of light beings, right? So that's what these spheres are. They're just like, they shine through color, not light, is what I've seen. And they are also in colors that we see with our naked eye right now, but we're developing it. So they're cloaked in this Han purple. Jupiter is purple, and we're starting to be able to see the new, the new or the existing infinite colors on the spectrum. And so the spheres are the 1/3 of the stars that the dragon brought with her, because the dragon is the winged disc that is Mother Earth. That's her soul. But like something, I need to go back and watch Thoughts and Perceptions Out Loud did something on Mother Earth being trapped, and that is like something that I keep getting, and I'm trying to look for messages in gematria that explain what exactly has taken place. So that's something that clearly she's free now. She's free, and that's what I meant. God is coming. That's what this is. This is Queen Tiamat, the creator of the universe, returned with everybody else. I mean, it's the Trinity, it's whatever you believe. The fifth Buddha, it's all of it. It's all of it. It's all of it. Star and angel are interchangeable in the Bible. Really? Nice. I had no idea. That is so cool. That is a huge key. These are keys that we have put together. All of us have put these together. And that's what I'm sitting here doing. Some of the stars are higher selves. That's why 1/3 of them will be thrown to earth. I had that understanding the other day. I had the vision a long time ago. I don't know if it was a dream or what, but I think it was a dream, and it was a while back. Yeah, it was a dream where, because I really don't have visions, you guys. I have had a few, but so I had a dream where my son and I, and it was before I had a child, and he's about the age he is now, maybe a tiny bit older, honestly, in my dream, and we were running towards a tree, but we weren't scared, and the stars were falling, like meteors were falling is how I understood it at the time. And we weren't afraid, but there's something very grounding about trees. And if you look at some of the stuff that's been happening, some of the plasma events that are being hidden, all the facts surrounding them are being hidden, you can see that certain houses did not burn, certain trees and nature didn't burn. This is the purifier, this is a purification. So my battery might die soon, it looks like. And let me see what I can do, guys. But where was I going with that? Hey, what's up? Our higher self, so they're being thrown down to earth. So I wasn't afraid, and we were running, and we ran towards a tree, and I woke up. But the other day I had that understanding that when they fall to earth, it's probably when the wedding happens. That is the marriage of the twin flames. Right? Oh, bless you, Andrew. I feel blessed too. I got on a little bit spicy this morning. I don't know if you can hear what I said, but I might take it down because I've been told to be nice, and it really wasn't very nice. Davies. Oh, I didn't know you were in Ireland. That's so cool, Davies Farm. But yeah, Alfred and I have been lucky enough to put some pieces together. So it is nice when we do actually get in contact with each other. It's amazing. So, there's several reasons. I think that we're not supposed to have full contact with each other for many reasons. God designed it that way. God designed a lot of things the way that God designed them. All right, you guys, so much love to you. I want to make sure this gets saved properly. Quirky Cosmos, let me see what you gotta say, girl. Holy shit, I had the same premonition things falling from the sky. My daughter is running and I grabbed her and told her it looked like planes. Wow, yeah, and they do. They look like airplanes. If you've seen them, they're little black and clear and white planes, like the ones that I caught just now, the two of them. They do. They look like little airplanes, but they're not. They're like Merkaba ships. Thank you guys for being really nice. Yeah, I think we're in different for a good reason. Agreed. I know that we're holding the light and bringing it in and casting it all around the world. The wedding happened. See, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I do believe that. That's why I'm documenting all this, because it's like, I'm gonna get what's taking place right now. This is out of the ordinary, obviously, and I'm watching it every step of the way. I just saw like a flash of rainbow. See, I believe that the wedding is still gonna take place. That's everything that I'm getting. Mostly, you know, my source is gematria, and it changes every day. I get messages every day, new messages every day. I'm being guided with how I'm interpreting scripture and the information I'm getting in gematria. Cosmic Christie and Quirky Cosmos, I definitely do take a lot of what you all are saying and really try to fit it in to my understanding. I do believe that the wedding has not, because I believe that that's the day, and it could be, you know, we've talked about this, could it be the 1,000 years? And in that way, Quirky Cosmos, yeah, like I hear you, like it's the 1,000 years where God, he is here ruling with us, which is happening. Starting to happen, it seems. But I also do believe that there is, like the as above, so below, you know, micro, macro. I do believe there is a day where many things take place. If it's for individuals or if it's for a collective, it's yet to be seen, but I think it's for a collective. It's hard to understand, it's hard to comprehend, it's hard to... But that's why, like, I'm here saying this, because I'm seeing the unseen. A lot of us are all starting to see the unseen. Some of us already have our whole lives, and maybe that's where you already get that. But I am just starting to see, like, these... This is supernatural. So, like, something major supernatural is gearing up to take place. So it's hard for me to, like, wrap my head around it and comprehend. And I don't want to be in waiting for anything. I don't want to be sitting around waiting to be saved at this point. And I don't think that they're going to come hang out with us until after a lot of stuff is said and done, until after we've conquered this world. Like, but, you know, we are doing that now. So I think that the wedding still has yet to take place in the macro. So I don't really know. I don't know. I'm going to look at what you're saying, though, because I definitely feel like the past several days, things have ramped up so much, right? Just with the physical changes, I've noticed a huge increase in physical changes with my body. So physically, I'm noticing that things ramped up recently. I sparkle more, things are just... Hang on a second, guys. I feel a lot better. But it's weird, right? You feel better, but at the same time, it's like you still have to rest, at least Yesterday I fell asleep, and I've been looking at the Schumann resonance, and it's super erratic. I haven't had that thing where I just fall asleep for some months now. Oh, look, guys. It's so pretty. You can get it. I had to plug in, so I made it really awkward. They're just sitting there, like, hanging out. Yeah, waking up exhausted and all that. Oh, hey, Dana. Bye, Dana. Hope all is well. Hey, Cosmic. You're here. That's awesome. Okay, love you. Revel. See you later. If you guys come to Florida, definitely let me know. 24 hours a couple days ago. Yeah, so like for the past week, I've had that thing return. Hi, Faye. Hey, Kitten. Bonnie. Yeah. I really just, it's interesting. I don't know really what to say about my experience right now. Yes, and the birds are singing for the return of the Messiah, which, yes, I do believe that there's more than one Messiah. I believe that we are a huge part of that. That's why we're here. Yes, we are. We're saving the earth. Didn't you guys always know you would save the world? Okay, Quirky Cosmos, I'm definitely going to be watching for your next video. I still need to finish the one that you did with Greg. You had a lot of information. What was that one called? In 5D. You guys had a really cool title, like a lot. So much is happening. The Antichrist has to come first. I deal with the Antichrist every single day. The Antichrist is already here and in action. Oh God, I think I just had a freaking spider on my face. Oh my God. That's okay. I'm not as scared of spiders anymore. I don't know why. I'm not scared of anything anymore. Thank goodness. Well, you know, everybody has fears deep down that we still work through. I'm no exception to that. Yes, we knew we would save the world. I knew it. I'm really honored to be a part of this crew, the ground crew, like Cosmic Christie calls it. Okay, called the fourth, okay. The fourth planetary initiation. Info is allegory, something I'm saying. Because I just think as above, so below. I see these beings up there. Just because they're in the ether doesn't make them any less real than I am. I'm getting information that matter is magnetic and Saturn an electromagnetic shift back to our creator selves, back to our etheric electrical self. Something went wrong, and that is being repaired now. Yes, send me a video for sure. I've been kind of scared to go into my emails. I've gone in a little bit this past week. I need to go over to my other one, the Fifth World 22 at gmail.com. I'm going to try that one. That seems a little less compromised, the Fifth World at gmail.com. I'm demanding that whoever is messing with it, leave it alone. So right here now, I'm telling you, even if it's my higher self, to stop it. The Fifth World, take a look as soon as I get home. I need to stop and get some coffee because I managed to get through all my coffee yesterday. That's what it was this morning. I hadn't had my coffee yet. Couldn't find the words. I know, Lori. The contrail thing. Yeah, these are no longer contrails or chemtrails. These are produced by the objects, by the ships, by the planetary bodies that are actually just realms of the gods. Realms on Earth. Yeah. I know, honestly. I know, I keep like just sitting on the same spot, but I'm charging. I mean, I have so much work to do, and I love doing it, but sometimes it's overwhelming. Like when I see this, like, oh, this is amazing. This is amazing. I can't go yet. This is so cool. Look. Can I get there? When I put contrast on these 2 and 3 times, and if you don't have the equipment, just take a screenshot. Wow, dude. Take a screenshot, do it lightly again, take a screenshot, you know what I mean? Like, so totally you can do that. Wow. They're just like scooting around. It's so freaking cool. But I can't. It's sometimes, to be honest with you, it's a little overwhelming. Like the past 2 days of footage that I have is so clear and so close, so freaking close that I'm like almost overwhelmed because I know it's just full. I started to last night before I went to sleep, and it is. It's like things popping out. You won't believe it. It does something to your brain. It's wild. I had somebody say yesterday that they just started to see the things in my videos. So apparently, just because I can see them, you know, on my videos doesn't mean that everybody can, apparently. Stuff I'm trying to understand. I think it has everything to do with the crystalline DNA upgrade. And like I said, the spectrum of colors that we're starting to see again, that we were cut off from. And Tesla talks about that. Tesla talks about starting to see the colors again and the spheres. So it's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Like, was Tesla just entering the 5th dimension? Did he have a DNA upgrade? Did something in him trigger an upgrade? Was he somehow able to hold more photonic light because he was a Christ figure? And I think that everybody's really just having to think too, even no matter what's taking place. I mean, I think everybody really believed that when Christ returned, everything would just end in the blink of an eye. It would just all kind of wrap itself up in a pretty bow and take off to some far place called heaven. And nice. I've been getting the high-pitched ring too, and I love it. I'm like, yes, info coming in. But that's not what's taking place. It's definitely a process and an event. And the thing is, the Bible stops there. Revelation stops. That's because we are writing the rest of the book. We have the tablet. We are writing the rest of the book. Before the light comes, and I believe that that light will anchor in everything. Now, yesterday, something interesting, speaking about seeing colors that others can't see or that I normally don't see, I literally saw what I believe to be the new crystalline grid anchored into place, or being anchored into place. And that's, again, the video that I still have to go home and work on. It's insane. But I could see they were bright pink lines, you guys. Anybody have experience with that? Bright pink, they looked like ley lines, but there were several of them across the entire sky. Kind of like grid lines, but just the brightest, most beautiful pink. And I see that she communicates with me in pink. So that's interesting. But I see that we are anchoring in the crystalline grid. We're in the last parts of anchoring it in, is what I have seen. As of the last couple days, that was a message that I've been getting. You saw them yesterday? Oh, good. That's awesome. Okay, so then I saw it on my video, but then it disappeared from my actual video. Like, I could lightly see it on my captures, but I was busy, and by the time I went back and looked, I didn't see it anymore. So that was really interesting. Yeah, this is like underwater stuff, like seaweed, and I don't know, I can't wait to see how it works. I might put up that little video of the body of water I got where the seaweed was flowing and how it reminded me of what we're seeing right here. Just the shapes and the nature of it. All right, you guys, I think I'm gonna go get coffee. Thank you so much for hanging out. You guys are awesome. I love you. Vinny. Look at that. It's like an, that's something else. I saw that Zeus is the only god that's not reptilian, and that even we are, but we're not going with the bad ones or anything this time. Or I don't know. I gotta make sense of that. But I thought it was pretty profound. Somehow everything and everybody has, but I'm seeing that Jesus Christ is a serpent god. But anyway, that's some pretty heavy stuff that really needs to be talked about. Yeah, Zeus is my daddy's sister too, yep. Jupiter is rising, Jupiter is coming. Jupiter is purple, and here, purple rain, event horizon. So I've been seeing some like interesting rain all around. So keep that in mind. See, I think event horizon is when the three suns converge. Is that when somehow Venus gets repaired too? I mean, we see it in, what was the movie? The Dark Crystal, that Dolly, Daydream, and I, and Michelle's opinions. So many clues. And so I think that's event horizon when, the suns converge, and apparently whatever is left of evil turns into residual universe dust. They really are going to disappear. They really do turn into dust. That is actually a thing. But I know things are different this time. We can't necessarily go on history with any of it. We can't. This is all new. We're writing this story. It's brand new. Alright guys, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Still not really very clear on anything, but I'm just so sure that we are having a return of the gods along with everything else that I talk about, and we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going, but we're supported. Things are becoming beautiful. We're manifesting at the speed of light. Speak things into existence. Speak what needs to be into existence. New ways to be. The right ways to be. Help teach everybody. I love you guys. Peace to all. That's right. Peace. I used to say the peace of God, like it says in A Course in Miracles. And then I was like, after seeing some of this, I'm like, I don't know how much peace God has right now. No, but yeah, seriously, peace to everybody. Much love. I'll look for you, Quirky Cosmos. I'm going to take a look at your stuff when I get home.